Hello, I'm Kathleen Miller, and welcome to Friday morning Bible study at Our Lady of the Wayside, Arlington Heights. This is ordinary time, and our readings are resources for ordinary life. And I don't know about you, but my ordinary day begins with checking some news websites on the internet and the Daily Gospel, that too. But I get riled up when I read the news, and there are also some people in real life who occasionally irritate me. And these readings about correction and when do you speak up and when do you criticize somebody else and how do you accept criticism and what should be the basis of our criticism, it is practical. These readings are practical. We live in the world where there is the grammar police. If you say something ungrammatical on the internet, somebody will jump in and correct you. And the fashion police, where perfect strangers occasionally will stop people in the street and tell them that they're dressed inappropriately. And then add to that all the pundits and editorial commentators and news sources that will be pointing out flaws and missteps and gaffes and misspeaking and all kinds of troubles that politicians and others have done. You can't be a celebrity without being criticized. And you can't be an ordinary person without rubbing somebody the wrong way, whether it be a stranger or whether it be somebody in your own family. And so our readings are going to be really practical. The first one is from Ezekiel. Ezekiel was a priest in the Old Covenant at the time of the exile in Babylon. And he was charged by God to be a watchman for his society. Sort of as a doctor is charged by God to be a watchman for his patients. Might not be my job to tell someone to stop smoking. But if the doctor doesn't have a chat with the patient, that doctor is falling down on his responsibility, according to the first reading with Ezekiel. So we need to think about, where has God given us responsibility to talk with other people about their behavior? If you are a parent, you have a responsibility. If you are a supervisor at work, you have a responsibility within a certain parameter. So there's that kind of question, and then there's the foundation of interaction, which is love among people, and the great commandment of love, which is to will the good of the other. And if you're married to someone and you really love them, you want what is good for them, including you want for them to get along with you. So it is appropriate to have loving interaction and criticism. And so it's a sticky business, though. And then we come to the last of the readings, which is what to do when you have a grievance against someone and when someone is offending you, what kind of a procedure to follow. And so that's going to be a little interesting, followed by, at the end of the gospel reading, what to do when you are irritated with your least favorite politician, and that is the reminder to pray. So we're going to talk about prayer. It's Marcia. We're going to talk about prayer and how to recognize answers to prayer, because the Lord says he will always answer. So welcome again to Bible study. If you'd like more information, send an email to BibleStudy@olwparish.org, and blessings and peace.